So Napheesa Collier might miss the rest of this series. Whoop-de-doo. Lynx fans, y'all gotta tighten up because I think you're forgetting that the Lynx won 5 games without Napheesa Collier. Remember back in August, she went down with a right ankle injury. This is her left. Right now she's listed as a game-time decision. Coach Reeve mentioned in the post-game press conference that it could potentially be a fracture. So we don't know. It's uncertain. But need I remind you, you have Elena Smith and Jessica Shepard. Back in August, they were able to beat Seattle, Washington, New York twice, and the Indiana Fever. In those 5 wins, Elena Smith and Jessica Shepard both averaged more than 12 points. Shepard had more than 8 rebounds a game and 4.2 assists. Elena Smith had more than 5 rebounds a game with 4 assists. Jessica Shepard had 2 double-doubles and a triple-double during this time. She's one of the few to get a triple-double this season. I think one of the issues that Minnesota has had this season, and there's been very few because this is a great team, so I'm taking nothing from them. But some of the mistakes I think they made this season was rotational. And I think that once Napheesa Collier got healthy, they kind of put Jessica Shepard back into that role that she was before that stint. But I don't think you can ignore a triple-double and 2 double-doubles in a 7-game stint. Emotions were high in Phoenix, understandably so. You're watching a physical game play out, and then you see your star get taken down. And I would like to say, I think that was a great no call. I think it was a clean steal, and there was incidental contact after Alyssa Thomas got possession of the ball. So it's just one of those things. It's sports. This is basketball. Those things happen, unfortunately. Coach Reeve used the post-game press conference for some very choice words, calling for new leadership in the officiating crew. Earlier this season, I talked about officiating, and I do think that officials in the WNBA can improve, but I also think that they get a bad rap. I think that everybody here is fighting for more. The players are fighting for more. Coaches obviously want more. The organizations obviously want more, but nobody's talking about the disadvantage that the WNBA officials have. They don't have the technology or the training or the funds invested to have the quality of referees that they deserve. So that leadership comment has to run all the way up to the commissioner and beyond. There needs to be more happening for the whole of the game. Because it's not good for the game. She's absolutely right. Bad officiating is not good for the game. But lack of investment is also not good for the game. And ultimately, that is who we should be blaming at this point. It always comes back to the source. And the source is the manyan, okay? But what are your thoughts, Hoops Tribe? Do you think that Minnesota can pull off a win without Napheesa Collier in Phoenix? Let's talk hoops.